Pat Fitzgerald, nurseryman out of Ireland. Pat, who are you and what are you doing?
Good morning, Markus. Well, as you said, I'm Pat Fitzgerald, and we're a nursery in Ireland. We come from a traditional family farm, and on the family farm I built a nursery over 20 years ago now, and my family was involved in normal farming for the last few hundred years on the farm, and we set up a new farm venture back in 1990, involved in making young plants, selling them to the European market and to the UK. So nowadays we specialize in plants that are not available in other countries, and plants like our Irish primrose and our sedges, which we work on breeding ourselves, and then we sell them around the world to now I think 23 countries, including USA, Australia, Japan, and yeah, all the European countries.
What is the advantage and disadvantage of having a nursery in Ireland?
Well, the disadvantage, of course, is that it's Ireland and it's a little bit far away from all the markets. So instead of producing the plants to the big finish size, we produce the plants in little plugs like you see here. So we make the baby plants, you could say. So for the European market, we can sell and ship a lot of plants in a very small space, and we work with local producer nurseries. And in the local markets then, like Switzerland and like Germany, like France, the producers make the plants into the bigger size, ready for the gardener to plant in their garden. And then for the USA and for Japan and for Australia, we actually have a system in our plant micropropagation facility, where we can make the plants in sterile media, and we ship the plants around the world in very, very small pieces. So a little box like this can hold maybe 3,000 plants, and we ship them to the markets further away. So we make things in micro size, and then we take advantage of the uniqueness of our varieties to ship them to the growers around the world.
We had our booth, our Lubera booth, on the other side of the street in a plantarium in Holland.
And it looks very well.
In the last days, and I learned that you are a little bit plant crazy.
Oh.
So how did you came to the grasses and to the primula?
Ah, okay.
Because you are interested in all plants, I learned.
Well, yes. We can be interested in all plants, and we can have one little plant in our garden, but that doesn't mean we can grow it very professionally. And also, I believe if we're a nursery in Ireland, we have to deliver something special to the world, because there are many things in the world already before us. So what I like to do for our own satisfaction and for the business purposes, I like to be able to deliver something the world has not seen before. So, and this makes a good marketing sense, of course, because if you make a good product and you deliver it to the market different to everybody else, then you have some success in the future. So this is why we specialize in plants which can like the Irish climate, but can also be very good in other climates around the world. So this brings us to grasses, or technically they are sedges, and everybody knows that in Ireland you see a lot of grass, and you see a lot of green, and you see a lot of cloud.
And you make the grasses yellow now.
Yes, of course, we have to turn on the lights and brighten the
the climate, the Irish climate.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you very much, Pat, and see you later.